Good morning, NBTHS. I'm Jordan Salisbury.
And I'm David Burrows here with NBT News. We're about a month into the school year now, and hopefully everybody's getting settled in their classes and everybody's getting off to a strong start.
After an exciting weekend where we had our first pep rally of the school year, followed by the homecoming football game on Friday night.
They sure did play hard. Homecoming was a lot of fun. I had a great time on Saturday. Did you go?
Nah, I didn't go, but I heard it was fun, so I definitely missed out.
Next, we're going to send you to Alex Marcial to talk with a few students about how the first month of school is going.
I'm here with Maddie and Bianca. How was your first month at school?
My first month at school was okay. It was más o menos.
It was pretty good. Could have been better though.
How was your first month at school?
It was okay.
What would you say that's special about this school?
Most of the clubs and how people get involved.
I'm with Cesar Lopez. How was your first month at school?
My first month at school was chilling, doing my work, doing me, just focusing on school.
What are you looking forward to for the remaining of the school year?
I'm looking forward to wrestling season, still doing my work, passing the school year.
How was your first month during your senior year so far?
It was going good, chilling.
What are you excited for the remaining of the school year?
Football season, we're going to come up with a lot of wins, and basketball season, look into more colleges, because I could graduate.
How was your first month in school?
It's been good so far.
What are you looking forward to for the remaining of the school year?
Just passing on my classes, really.
What would you say that's special about this school?
They have a lot of, options for you to do stuff, so that's good.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Alex. This first month actually went by really fast.
That means you're having a good time.
Definitely. Along with parent-teacher conferences coming up this week, Mr. NBTHS is also coming up soon.
And we have Amy Velez doing a story about that.
The day we've all been waiting for is approaching. Mr. NBTHS will be taking place the 20th of October at 7 p.m. I got to interview some of our very own contestants. Is this your first year competing?
Yes, it is.
And are you excited, and what are you looking forward to most?
I am pretty excited. It seems like it'll be fun. The thing I'm looking forward to the most is probably just seeing other people's acts, seeing how I measure up, and seeing how the contest goes. This is going to be my first time going and my first time competing, so it'll be a nice experience.
Did you compete in last year's event?
Yes, I did.
And how would you describe it?
It was a phenomenal experience. The escorts, the other contestants, the audience, there was a lot of energy. It was really entertaining, and it was really a lot of fun.
And what are you looking forward to most this year?
Seeing what last year's contestants come up with this year, I want to see if we can really step up our game.
Did you compete or attend last year's event?
No.
What are you looking forward to most competing this year?
I'm looking forward to just having fun and putting on a good show for anyone who comes out to see.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing everybody at Mr. NBTHS October 20th here at NBTHS in the auditorium.
NBTHS STEP team was founded last year, and we have a very special reporter, one of the STEP team's own, Dana Fields, covering the story. Dana, take it away.
I am here with the co-captains of the Unity STEP team, Stella Heapley and Natalie Chapman. So tell us, Natalie, what is stepping?
Stepping is an African-American art form where dancing is performed through rhythmic beats such as stomping and clapping.
So Stell, can you tell us what inspired you to create Unity?
Well, me and Nat were talking, and we noticed that the school neither has a dance or a step team. And we decided to make our own team that would not only be open to everybody, but also unify us through celebrating African-American culture.
As a choreographer, do you plan on incorporating any hip-hop moves to the new routines?
Of course.
Do you think you can specify that?
Sorry, that's classified.
Okay, then. I am here with two new Unity members, Hope Jallo and Dior Whitfield. So, Hope, what made you want to join Unity?
Because I enjoy Black Culture Alliance, and when I found out there's also a dance step team, I wanted to join because I also love dancing.
So, Dior, are you excited for the year?
Yes, very excited.
What are you excited to do this year with Unity?
I'm excited to dance because I love dancing, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Do you have any advice for people that may or may not want to join Unity?
If you do want to join, contact Natalie Chapman, Stella Heapley, or myself.
This has been Dana Fields on NBT News. Back to you guys.
Make sure you catch the STEPS team's performances this year at most of the pep rallies and other events.
For sure. Next, we have Jason Williams, ready to give us information about Model UN, a club run by Mr. Schmoll and Ms. Nunez.
I'm Jason Williams here with Sia, and we're going to ask her a couple questions about Model UN. What is Model UN?
So Model UN stands for Model United Nations, and it's basically a club where we research on the politics and world issues, and we kind of work together to create possible resolutions for all these world issues, and we kind of act like our own United Nations while still trying to be, true to what the real United Nations stands for.
Why are you in Model UN?
I'm someone who's really interested in foreign policies and really seeing what other people think about it. And I think something that's really cool is you get to embody a country in Model UN, and you get to really see the different standpoints and the struggles that come with being a part of a real United Nations. You also get to meet a lot of different types of people and from people from different states that have a lot of different opinions on world issues.
Why are you in Model UN?
I'm in Model UN just because I really enjoy any type of activity that involves, being aware of the world, because there's a lot of important things going on in the world right now, and to be able to kind of do that as an extracurricular and kind of give my own opinion on what I think would be a good solution for world issues just makes me feel important.
What would you say to someone who wants to join Model UN?
I would say that it's a really great club to join, because honestly it's for everyone and all types of people, and it's a really great way to become aware about what's going on in the world and what students can do about it themselves. For me, going to conferences was something so eye-opening and amazing, to talk to different people and meet all these students who are so invested in foreign policy.
All right, thanks so much for letting me interview you, and I'm definitely going to let students know about Model UN.
Thanks, Jason. It does seem like a long time from now, but did you know you could get a discount on the yearbooks if you buy it today? David Burrows is covering that story for us.
Thank you. I'm here with junior Jordan Faraci, sophomore Jack Berth, freshman Christian Volpe, senior Carl Almazan. Have you bought the yearbook in previous years?
Yeah.
Yes, I have. Do you plan on buying the yearbook this year?
No. Yes, I do.
Yes, I'm going to buy it this year.
Maybe. Do you think that the yearbook is fairly priced?
Honestly, not really. I feel like it's too expensive.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's affordable. You can only be at this age once. I think it's a good price to have.
So what is it like to work on the yearbook?
It's very busy. We are trying to collect all of our photos, all of our interviews. We want to talk to every student that's involved in a club or event or a sport, so we can make sure we get as many people as possible in our yearbook.
What can you tell us about this upcoming yearbook?
This yearbook's theme is In Case You Were Wondering. So we'll have sections like In Case You Were Wondering what we study, In Case You Were Wondering what we compete, how we compete, why we compete. So it's going to be lots of fun facts about faculty that people may not know, aspects about the school. So it's supposed to sort of pique our curiosity.
And what information should we know for those who want to purchase a yearbook?
Okay, you can go to jostensyearbook.com and you just type in our school name, and you can get a yearbook for a $15 discount between now and October 27th. After that, it raises $5 every month, and it'll max at $100. If you want to have your own photos published in our yearbook, you can download an app called Replay It. And any photo you have in your current library or from your Facebook or your Instagram, you can load that as well. You can join us on our Instagram account. It's Raiders Nation Yearbook, or our Twitter, NBTHS_yearbook.
All right, thank you. Back to you guys in the studio.
I just might have to get me a yearbook this year.
Me too. I definitely might get one, especially if I can get my own pictures in it. And finally, we have Samantha Rodriguez with the Raider Review.
Kingsman: The Golden Circle, sequel to Kingsman: The Secret Service, done by Matthew Vann. We have a brand new villain, Julianne Moore, who kills it throughout the entire film. She's bubbly, all while being a villain, just like the first villain, played by Samuel Jackson. He did a phenomenal job, but we have this one coming in. It's a completely different character, but it's super awesome. So basically the headquarters are destroyed, the world's under attack by this crazy drug lord, Julianne Moore. Cinematically, this movie is on point. I mean, it's so different from anything that I've ever seen personally. I mean, it goes against like the basic norms in cinematography, which is insane, and it's so refreshing, and I think that that's something so cool to incorporate and bring to light. If you haven't seen this, you have to go check it out because it's sick. So next we have 5'2", a documentary on Lady Gaga. released September 22nd of this year, and it's based on her preparation for the Super Bowl and basically everything that she has to go through being a musician and as a woman in the industry. And it's really empowering, and it's a totally crazy thing to see because we get this depiction of artists and we see bling and perfection, but in this entire documentary we see a side of musicians that's broken from her point of view, and we see the hardships that she goes through, and it's crazy how she pushes and keeps going and goes through everything. So if you haven't seen that, it's definitely something to watch. It's not very, it's pretty long, but it's totally worth the watch. I mean, it's Lady Gaga. Gaga knows best. So that's basically it for today, guys. Back to the studio.
That's all we have today for this edition of NBT News. Don't forget to support all your Raiders working hard on and off the field.
Goodbye for this edition. Also, don't forget about Decca's Murder Mystery Friday night here at NBTHS, Marching Band Show Saturday, Care to Walk on Sunday, and the Coffee House later this month on the 26th.
Everybody have a great day, and remember, we are North Brunswick.
We're part of the STAND committee, which stands for Sticking Together Against Negative Decisions.
This past week in the state of New Jersey was Respect Week. We would like to continue to maintain an anti-bullying environment.
Always remember to be respectful, not just during the week of respect, and please respect your staff members,
your bus drivers, parents and guardians,
friendly classmates, cafeteria workers, your North Brunswick community, and people you may not know.
And don't forget to give us a follow on Instagram and Twitter at StanNBTHS for positivity, motivation, and inspiration.
If you would like to join STAN, please reach out to Ms. Tissue in room 594.
If you see something, say something. Always do the right thing.